just about to get onto the boat.
Your captain last. This is your captain, Matt. You'll be the last one aboard the life raft if that happens, which I highly doubt today. It is a beautiful day out here on the lake, almost dead calm. The lake is almost like glass. Getting a little bit of rain right now, a few sprinkles. But there's some blue sky ahead. This looks like some scattered showers. For those of you at back, if you want to come inside, feel free to move around the boat. Certainly if you're inside, you want to get a taste. Shout it out, point it out, get your crew's attention, and we'll slow down the boat, hopefully maneuver and get everyone a nice view, and potentially a photo opportunity with whatever wildlife we do see.
Yeah.
Point we're passing off the right hand side of the boat. This is called the Dead Horse Point. And across the lake on the left, that's Blacktail Point. So these 2 points, they mark the narrow section of the lake, just under half a mile, as well as the deep spot. Just between these 2 points, on the left hand side, is that extreme deep spot. It's a bad place to drop anything valuable. It's going to go right down to the bottom. People are skeleton. Kind of an orangish color. That orange color is actually lichen, an organism living on the rock. It's a relationship between an algae and a fungi living symbiotically on the rock. It's the first organism to live on barren rock. It does not require soil, and it all starts with lichen. Through thousands of years of lichen living and dying on the rock, it begins to erode away at the rock, leaving behind very small amounts of nutrient-rich soil. Eventually, mosses, shrubs, grasses, you'll see some of those, they begin to grow, where that soil pack will build up in the nooks and crannies of the rock. Until eventually, a seed from a tree will blow aloft in the wind, come to rest on one of those cliff ledges, and that is how some of the trees ahead of us began growing what appears to be growing right out of the rock. Pine tree off the right, and this is probably my favorite tree in the entire national park right here. About 4 feet up from the edge of the lake, a little pine tree growing right out of the rock. There's no soil around the base.
See it right there?
Quite amazing that a tree can thrive in an environment like that. I know as homeowners from time to time, I'm sure you guys have tried planting trees. You dig a hole in your backyard, plant a tree, fertilize it, water it, cover it in the winter, read it bedtime stories, and you still might struggle. Whereas here you got trees growing right out of the cliff, right out of the rock. Well, to the mountains in the valley, they just get their names from the first explorers and the first surveyors of this area. Lots of people on the Palliser Commission and the Border Commission, when they came through this area mapping it out, they simply put their last names on the top of the mountains. So there's many mountains like Mount Campbell, Mount Olson, Mount Richards, Mount Boswell. They're just named after these first surveyors.
This is the international border separating Canada and the USA.
Good question. Who maintains that?
On the one side,
About every 10 to 15 years.
and then
The
on the
US
other,
and Canadian trail crew, they will
you can see the
walk
trail.
up the side of the mountains with a team of trained beavers on leashes. I'm just kidding. The reason we're able to cross the border so freely is this is an international peace park. And it's actually the world's first international peace park. Waterton Park to the north and Glacier National Park to the south.
Look at this river. Oh, isn't that beautiful.
Beautiful view off the right-hand side of the boat. In the foreground, we have Boundary Creek, and in the background, we have Mount Citadel of Porcupine Ridge. Mount Citadel of Porcupine Ridge, extremely rugged-looking mountain with the spine of sharp pinnacles.
I love the creek.
A mountain called Mount Citadel. Citadel, yeah. There's a few different names though. The old timers of the area, they called it Old Sawtooth Mountain. The First Nations, they called it Auternopsis. Roughly translated, means needles that touch the heavens. It's a very descriptive name.
Haven't been to Montana for 3 years.
Became a peace park back in 1932. Before this was a peace park, in 1910, that's when Glacier National Park became a park. 1 year later, in 1911, Waterton Lakes National Park followed. And for many years, these two parks were being run. It makes a lot of sense to run one ecosystem two different ways, right? So it was in 1932, Rotarians of Alberta and Montana, they lobbied their governments, and what they were asking for had never been considered before. The Rotarians, they went by the slogan, nature sees no boundaries, so why should we? And they had a point there, because when the wildlife show up to that border cut line, they don't turn around and say, oh no, I'm a Canadian bear, gotta turn around here. The fish, they swim freely through the lake, and the eagles, they fly above. So they don't see the border as such, to treat it as one, and to run it as one. So Waterton-Glacier International Peace Park, they work very closely together, the two parks. There's still a few very minor differences in the way the parks are run. For example, in Glacier National Park, you don't need a fishing license to fish on this side of the lake, whereas in Waterton, you have to buy a fishing license. On the trails in Waterton, you're allowed to take with your dog.
I don't know if I can show you, but that little tiny white peak there is Mount Longfellow. It's covered with a permanent snowfield, not quite a glacier. And this is deep into the state of Montana. Right here.
The mating process is interesting to say the least. They will fly up to around 10,000 feet above sea level to the very top of these mountains. When they get to 10,000 feet, they will walk talons together and they will come spiraling down right towards her. Towards about 4,000 feet, that's where we're sitting right now. Right before about 100 feet above, before they crash down on the ground, they will break apart and split ways. I don't know about you, sounds like a lot of pressure. It's certainly quite an interesting mating process.
Yeah. Yeah, the spare parts. There's a nice wide stream, or it will be, for a few days.
Yeah, lots of water stuff to come down.
Look off to the right hand, of course, Mount Cleveland, named there.
Mount Cleveland.
Indians baseball team. They won it all in World War II. Just kidding, it's named after Grover Cleveland, the U.S. president who was very instrumental in having Glacier declared a national park. I did talk for most of the way down, and I won't talk the entire trip. I'm going to put the mic down for a little bit to give you guys a bit of peace of mind and to talk and just socialize a little bit.
Absolutely not.
Bald eagle in a tree. Possible to see this camera.
Well, I can see his feet. Yes, it goes yellow. Yellow.
Try and see the bald eagle through there.
This is Canada on one side, the United States of America on the other.
International marker.
And just like that, we
Boundaries.
have crossed back into Canada. So welcome back to Canada 8. We look off to the left, you see a beautiful U-shaped valley. It's named with Campbell and Mount Richards. Hanging valley floor.
Somebody hit a high C. Let's see what happens. Oh.
Captain Matt, he's been a captain with the company for just over 10 years now. So quite experienced. He's good at maneuvering the boat getting close to the cliffs here. Certainly can get a good view of all the organisms growing on the rock. On the barren rock, it's a lichen. And you get the mosses, the shrubs, and the trees. Mother Nature's rock garden, quite impressive.
See the extent of the fire damage. The creek comes from Crypt Lake.
I've done Crypt Lake quite a few times. A few obstacles you have to traverse. There is about a 10-foot ladder you got to climb up. Lots to see here in Waterton. Check it all out. Hope you guys enjoyed the boat cruise. I know Shoreline Cruise Company, we aim to make this a highlight of your stay while you're here in Waterton. So I hope we succeeded. But on behalf of your captain, Matt, myself, and our company, I'd like to thank each and every one of you guys for coming out on the boat ride with us. I know your captain, Matt, and myself, we think you did the most important thing in visiting Waterton, and that's coming with us. If you didn't come with us, then both of us would be out of a job. We'd head out to the real world.
Well, we got to see another side of Waterton. It was wonderful. Just a great place. Still lots of snow for those who were into that. That wouldn't be me.